What's up, everybody? Back with another video. What's good, G. Cole, King Charles, Rap Samples, Amy, Marcellus. What's good? And we've been out here for like an hour already. I did a little bit of video. Did a little bit of video. I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it like without going live. So we're leaving now, so I figured I'd just bend around one more time and ride down Kensington Avenue again, Philly. Good God Almighty! I mean, it's not like a damn body laying over there, don't it? Looks like a body laying over there. It's probably cold, so it's a lot less people out, but it's still a lot of people out. Like a lot of homeless people. Well, I mean, I was told already what it is. Some are homeless. Some are so addicted that they can't go home because by the time they get home, they need the drug again, so they just stay out here. All right, we saw. I mean, they're literally, this dude's got a needle in his hand. I mean, literally, it's needles galore. I mean, walking down the street, shooting. I mean, this shit is crazy. But I thought this was more of an isolated area. No, there's literally kids. Everybody's going about their day. And it's just like, this is just some crazy shit. Can't get used to these street lights being on the side. I'm used to them being overhead, so I've been running. I done ran probably 20 red lights. But yeah, this is. Let me slow down. This is pretty wild. Like, I know. I mean, Rochester's bad, but this is on a whole nother level, man. But it's literally, um, and I'm starting at the top of Kingston, so I'm going all the way to the down. But I mean, it's this shit is crazy, man. Like the drugs, you know, and a lot of it is on the side streets. You know, people sleeping, they got their tents out. It's, you know, I seen that right there. People were handing out a bag, probably of like a care package or something to help people out. But there's people that come down here and help these people out. But this shit is crazy. Like, really crazy. It was good, Truth Master. Dre. But I mean, it really is this drug that we know how it got in here is devastating, man. I don't know how anybody could personally. I don't know how anybody could even live in this area. You know, it's crazy. It was good, Truth Master Dre. Nathan was good, Nathan. I mean, this shit is worse than New York City out here. Like, look over here. Like, look at that. Like, they living over there. You know. I went down a bunch of side streets off of here. I mean, it's insane. The amount of trash. Oh my God. Like, this is just crazy, man. That guy over there, he's bent up. I mean, I wish I could have had a camera on my head so I could show y'all, like, but there's already tons of video on there. This park right here is loaded with homeless people. I mean, homeless people, people on drugs over here. It's crazy. But they get food, you know, people out there, they're out there giving out food right now. Oh, man, that shit is crazy. What's good, John? Like, you go down that side street, man. I'm trying to figure out how is this what people call America. Like, how? Look right here. Look at this shit. And of course, a bus got to come. You know, you got the police out here. They had the dope peddlers out there, and the dope dealers are out here right along with them. sucks I can't zoom in on StreamYard. But there's so much trash, so many people on drugs, man. It's just disgusting, man. They're not disgusting. The drugs is disgusting. Like the side streets are crazy. Like the side streets are crazy. Like, look at this shit, man. But these side streets and this shit is just outrageous, man. But there's people out here just drugged out of their mind. Kids walking by. I mean, it's some simply mind blowing my mind, man. Like, it's crazy, man. But this is gonna be a lot of cities all across America, man. More and more people. More and more people. You know. Was good, JJ Juros. Good Bamboo Soldier. Oh, fuck. Just did that. Damn it. Shit. Everywhere is zombie land. Is the people that's on this drug ain't no different from the people walking around brain dead all day. I mean, they're just not on, they're just not out here on drugs. They're in the house. Zombified. Look at the kids and shit. It's cool to see kids playing outside, but look what they're playing outside. Look what they're growing up in, man. You know? It's different, man. You know, we grew up in the crack era, but the crack era is like smoking cigarettes to this shit, you know? It really is. It's like smoking cigarettes compared to this shit, this trank, fentanyl, carfentanil. I mean, it's crazy, man. Like, I'm gonna just go up to one side street over there and then hit on out. We've been around here for about an hour or so already. I got a lot of video, so I'll make that in a separate video, but I wanted to go live and just show y'all how terrible this shit is. It's crazy. Seems like they got more police around the area. Oh yeah, there's a cop bike right there. They're chasing somebody back there. Yeah, they got him. Somebody's selling dope. So that's a good thing. You know, the cops trying to clean up the area. I mean, it's not like all the videos, so there is a little bit. They just moved them. I mean, the people are just moved to somewhere else. You know, that's what they did. You know, but there is a lot of people out here. You can see they're out here cleaning up the park. This camper out here is out there helping people out. You know, the camper's helping people out. You got people over here. You know, that person they done OD'd or something. You know, it's probably common.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, this shit is crazy, guys. But yeah, you can see. I can see Trank leg right there. You know, I can see Trank leg.
So many people.
Yeah. But they're all, man, they're gone. That one lady, she's on the ground back there. Probably, 9 times out of 10 overdosed. Shit happens all day, you know. But look who's out here. Regular human beings, regular people, you know. You don't see any city vehicles and shit. City officials, you don't see them. You don't see the You don't see any COVID medical tents up in this park trying to help these people out. Hell no. Nah. Why would the companies want to? Why would the same companies that make the vaccine want to help out? Sorry. Why would the same companies that make the vaccines that make this carfentanil, and I forgot what they call the trank shit, the stuff they putting and mixing in it, why would they want to be out here helping anybody? They're the ones it's the same people, you know? Like you said, I'm out in Zombieland. I mean, the same people that put this shit out, shout out to the Black Cat, the same people that put this shit out here are the same people that run around injecting shit into all these, half the 70% of the population's arms. So it's the same thing. They need this in your body to turn you into a zombie, one way or another, Yeah, this is just crazy, man. And I mean, you can go in, this is a third world country, man. Look at this shit. Like, I've been to the hoods before, and I've been, hood places before, but, I mean, this is, this is a fucking third world country. Like, this shit is worse than some of the places in Venezuela and shit. They got his ass. He tried to run, but they got him. Cops on the bike, so shout out to the cops. They trying to do something, at least. All right, I'm gonna hit that street, and then we are gonna get up out of here because it's getting night time. It's getting night time. I mean, the amount of trash around here, it's insane, man. And the people that got the homes on the side, shit, got the shoes hanging up there. I mean, I done seen so many people shooting up dope. Sad, man. It's sad. But nobody cares. Everybody's in their bubble. This don't help. We're gonna wait in this light. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Prime example. Shout out to the subway. But I mean, look. Got these guys over here, I mean, this is how they living. Look at it in the back there. Just garbage piled up. Look over here. My man hands got sores all on it, and he about to fall out. I'd be impatient too if I lived in this motherfucker. I'd be very impatient. I'd be upset. I'd be just like y'all, in a hurry to get nowhere. This shit is crazy. Bend this corner. This is like zombie land, for real. But yeah, man, shout out to them. They cleaning. Some people do clean up. But they all on drugs, man. Little bit of weed, little bit of this, little bit of that. Next thing you know, boom, they gotta get this drug out here. They gotta get this drug. Look at that over there. Crazy. But we about to get up on out of here. I mean, this is I mean, there's people everywhere. So, sorry guys, I'm just watching where I'm going. But yeah, man, it's just kids out here. Everybody, everyday life is out here. And yeah, it's crazy, man. What's good, Jeff? Down the rabbit hole. Get back on the road. But I mean, look at the kids. This is the neighborhood they growing up in. Matt, you see what they got to deal with, you know? Oh shit, he almost ran in the street. I mean, look what they growing up in. Like, you know? They see this shit every day as normal. You know? I mean, there's poverty in other countries, right? There's poverty in America. You know, what does America want to show you? Oh, look at this third world country over here. And, it's a third world country. And then they show you videos and pictures and it's run down. People are homeless. Or people have homes, but they have very little. Yeah, but the motherfuckers ain't all on drugs and all kind of shit and killing each other every day and violence and mayhem and all kind of craziness. I mean, there's some, but I'm pretty sure it's not like this where the opportunity is right in front of them and they don't take it. I mean, it's a big difference, man. When you talk about a third world country and you come look at this shit, you say, wait a minute, something ain't right. I mean, these people are over there. They don't have the infrastructure. They don't have the anything. We got everything right here. And we still got this huge... People are like, oh, we need to do this to this country and help build this country and help that country. They got poverty. They got this and they got that. But when you look at America, we trying to give them everything we got. Everything that they offer, but they don't tell you to look in your own backyard. Ain't that crazy? Don't look in your own backyard. You might see, you might wake up from the dream. It makes you, it's wild, man. So yeah, this is Kensington Avenue. That was Kensington Avenue, and yeah, trying to get up out of this area because it's 5:51. No, these drugs are not good tools at all. These drugs are made specifically for what they're doing. Ain't nothing good about them drugs. Whatever they doing, there's natural things that can be done. You know, how the how the hell we come this far and they make all these new drugs and they're supposed to be good? Hell no. When we've came this far already, and they've had drugs since, well, medicine since the beginning of time. You know, including opioids. But they done did some different shit. You know, they done remastered this shit. You know, modified it, changed the structure of it. You know, it's crazy, man. I mean, think about it, what they got. I mean, it's almost to the point where it gets exposed in the area like it did in Syracuse in the video I uploaded and got like 10 views because people don't care about shit that's going on in their own neighborhood. You know, people don't care about what's happening in their own backyard. You know, but anyways, this stuff just around in the air could making people drop and fall the hell out, overdosing. So imagine the ramification of that. You know. But you know, it just makes you wonder, like, what are they? How do those things happen? But yeah, you got this drug infested place that's doing all this drugs every day, but it's not happening here. You know, I think they be running little tests here and there with their with little drugs. Like when you look into that Syracuse thing, it's like, okay, well, you mean to tell me just that one little bit of drug is the only drug that's out there that done that? No, they probably done ran a test with that shit. That's why they trying to cover it up. Talking about they don't know what it is and they have no clue. No, they could have picked a drug ass apartment complex in Syracuse, low income, did whatever they had to do, and now, you know, damn it, they don't know nothing. Come on, man. If that thing is that powerful, the people that put that together, manufactured it, made it, what, they ain't show up to no hospital? I mean, come on, man. Like I'm no chemist, I'm no drug dealer, I'm no scientist, but I got a brain that I could put some shit together, you know. And then there's other little you hear about these stories when you start looking them up, happening all across the country, but it's just be like one incident. Man, they running a test on this shit, you know. They're testing this stuff out. That's a damn weapon, if you ask me. The people pass out, the first responders pass out, got to go to the hospital. The people at the hospital pass out. They had to shut the damn emergency room down. Like, what? That sounds like anthrax or something, you know? It's crazy. And like this, I don't know how people can live like this, man. You know? This is crazy. This ain't living. This ain't life. This ain't living, man. You know? Go to work every day, slave your job away to come home to some shit like this? Hell no. I mean, it ain't nothing that, you know, I'm not trying to put nothing down. I'm just telling you, like, we've been duped on what America is and what life is. And, you know, we need to realize what time it is, man. You know? Like I told you, I'm looking, there happens to be a boot right here. Like, they booting cars. Look at this car. Like, why would you boot that shit? Like, why would the city even want this shit? Look at this car. They still booting cars. Like, that's crazy. You know? So I got an impatient ass person. This shit, I guess it's happening everywhere. I wouldn't have patience either if I lived here. No way. This is worse than New York City, man. And my dad lives in Far Rockaway, New York City. It ain't got shit on this. It ain't got nothing on this. So Yeah, this is crazy, man. This drug, man. And we haven't seen anything because it didn't even get warm yet. You know, that's why I see like that trank, them propagating it is gonna make people want it. It's what they're telling you when it hits the news is they're putting it out there. That's their pharmaceutical drug endorsement, and they are about to put it out on the streets for the summer. And we're about to see something. I keep telling people, what we're gonna see this when it gets warm up in the northern cities, because it's already happened in the southern ones. Is something we ain't never witnessed and ever in the history of our lifetime. We ain't never gonna what we're gonna see the craziness, and it's gonna be just crime, but crime on another level to where you're like, what? Just like in Rochester, that one lady, she killed her kid and tried to kill the other one. What's going on? Well, they smoking this genetically modified weed. They're using all these different drugs and all this other stuff, man. I mean, I can't say it enough, and people don't believe me when I tell them, you know, that this stuff is mind altering, man. It's in the marijuana. It's in the, just Google marijuana laced with fentanyl, carfentanil, and it's already the streets know it. All right, meaning the officials know it's out there. The people that's smoking it, they in denial. You know, and I've talked to multiple people. They smoked weed. That's all they did, and then they're on fentanyl now. Come on, man. You know, when they went on a trip, somebody said, "Oh man, yo, you probably got hit with that fentanyl." And guess what they start doing? Now they want to go get the fentanyl. Well, take me to go get that, man, because that was crazy, man. I need that again. They crave it. Now, boom, they on fentanyl. No more weed. You know, and this weed that is out here is not the same weed, man. The same people that created it, the vaccine are the ones that have created this strain that is like marijuana, that has the what do they call it in there? It's like THC, but it's not. It's mind altering. Yeah, cannabinoid. You know, people talk about the CBD oil. Oh, y'all talking about? Oh, you guys are talking about cannabinoid oil. Oh, better really look what you're doing, man. People that are doing all that CBD shit and all that stuff, man. That shit leads to drug use, man. You know, believe whatever you want. Of course, 100% marijuana, the original plant that came from the earth, has and still has, if you can find it, medicinal properties for the human being. 100%. It's good for your skin. It's good for your, relaxation, cancer, all that stuff. See if you can find it on the streets. People always tell me, "Oh man, this ain't." Man, I grew up around weed. My mom's boyfriend sold weed. When I smell this garbage that everybody's smoking, it ain't the same. My boys grew up. I grew up with smoked weed. It's not the same weed. You know, the shit that's out here now. It's not the same weed. I was in Lori's Foods about a couple weeks ago in Rochester. There was a little bottle, and I was like, they had little jars full of non what is it, non THC marijuana weed. I picked it up. I smelled it. I'm like, how could tell the difference? Looks like it, smells like it. You know, who could tell the difference? And I'm like, this is crazy. I never thought today I would see weed in the store. You know, so people could say what they want and do what they want, but this stuff is on the streets and it's mind altering. You know, it's mind altering. You know, it's mind altering. Uh, it is what it is, man. And I know plenty of people that smoke that shit and they get docile and tired and just giggly and just out of their mind. No, that's not hot. That's not getting high anymore. You're getting low. It does the reverse now. It's like a sedative, you know. And then once you come off it, you want to smoke again. You know, I used to tell Will all the time, yo, give up the weed, give up the weed. You know, Will, he smoke them, and he smoke them like cigarettes. That's a problem. That's a habit, man. You got a habit. It's something in there that's you're addicted to it. You're not, and there's no way you're still can possibly be getting high from that. You know, impossible. You know, you make yourself think that you're getting high, but it's not like it was, man. People's minds aren't going to another place and coming back with some knowledge and some beautiful thoughts and understandings. No, sorry, you know, and that shit leads to this fentanyl shit, you know. And the people on fentanyl, they don't want to be on fentanyl. What the fuck? They're parked in the middle of the street. I thought they were turning. These cars are literally parked in the oh my god. Get the fuck up out of here, man. This, wherever part I'm at Philly, man, this shit is third world country, man. There is no, this is, what is the opportunity of a future living like this? You know, I mean, it's just a in the matrix, being a battery for the system lifestyle, you know? Yeah, the cars are parked in the middle. I mean, honestly, that's cool. I like this. Ain't no parking, so y'all park in the middle. What they gonna do? They ain't coming to give no tickets. Like literally, the cars are parked in the middle of the street. I've never seen that before. That's crazy. But and just like how they taking off the tags, stuff like I'm with that. Everybody take their tag off, throw them shits back at the DMV. I'm with all that. You know, that's the people saying, we had enough. We about to drive. We don't care what you say. We parking wherever you want. We'll figure it out. You know, if enough people say F it, hey, they gonna have some trouble. You know, I've been through Philly years ago, man, and it is, I don't remember. Like maybe I looked at it through a different lens. This shit is crazy. You know, it's like what's the future? You know, perpetuating the same crap. You know, that's what I look at. Like, what is the future, man? You know, that's why people got to snap out of it and get angry, man. Get angry with the system that set it up so we be where we're at. You know, everybody should be banding together and look at it from the outside and be like, you know what? We are living pretty bad. You know, start this whole area say no to these people, take their lifestyle back. You know, just say no, man. We know all the stuff we pay, taxes, and we're getting taxed and this and that, and going through this and that, and being oppressed with all this rules and regulations, man. We're not paying that no more. We're gonna put the money in our own communities, and people's mentalities changed. You know, and I know that's like a 0% chance, and it's a far cry from a reality because people they comfortable like that. You know. People are comfortable like that. I mean, look all around here. There's people that are helping the drug addicts out. There's people that are cleaning up, sweeping up, trying to clean up all the trash. I mean, the city gets money for that. You know, the city gets money for that, but they ain't out there doing that. You know, it costs too much money to have them out there all day long. You know. And the police, I mean, hey, they gotta be out there. I honestly believe it should be more police out there because I done seen a whole bunch of dope dealers standing right there, looking. Somebody was like, "Yo, I got that Pinocchio," and I was looking. He was like, "Yo, I got that Pinocchio." I'm like, I don't know what the fuck a Pinocchio is, but I ain't looking for it. You know, I got that Pinocchio. Shit, I don't know what that is. Somebody hit me to it. I have no clue what Pinocchio is. But yeah, I mean, they need more cops. That's where they need the martial law at. I mean, it is what it is. All right. So I just did that all wrong. Is that wrong? I guess it's right. Nope, it was wrong. Of course it was wrong. Oh, come on. Ain't no different as if I was in Rochester or not. It says no turns, but guess what I'm doing? Turning. I'm gonna try this again. Oh, it must be that way. So, whatever I was talking about, I'm gonna read some comments at this red light. People still want to divide each other. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the biggest one. What's good, Cuts? What's good, Scott Talato? America's largest business willing to participate due to lack of sight and true different bonds. Yep, agree with you. Um, uh, yeah. What annoys me is when people say it's happening in Democrat City. Yeah, it's happening everywhere. I just came from Florida. The shit's down there too. I just came from Florida. It's down there. Um, I mean, that's the illusion. People flocking to Florida. I mean, Florida. You guys know I'm always in Florida, but last time I was there in December. This time I was there. Man, you can't even in Central Florida is like it's the worst driving in the. It's worse than going through Washington D.C., Baltimore, Philly, New York. It's worse than that down there. All right, it's worse, and it's not. It's not a busy season either. It's not busy season in Florida. Like it's an off peak week, and literally you couldn't go nowhere without being in a traffic jam all day long. Everywhere you go, it's way overpopulated because people are believing this and flocking to Florida and Texas. All right, Florida, um, they're building so much down there. It's like it's not even funny, man. Like it is. It's. I don't even know what to say. It's like everywhere you go, they're building and building and building, and I'm like, there's a lot of land to build, but it's way overpopulated for the roads because they only have a certain amount of grid roads that they got. Like they put in all these express lanes that charge you more money to go faster in the express lanes, but they'll have to do away with the express lanes because how that express lane shit works, just like it has in other cities, is when the traffic and population gets too large and traffic is too busy all the time, they have to scrap that and just open it up as travel lanes. You just get an easy pass instead of charging you when you go through that every damn time or whatever. So eventually they're gonna have to open that up because it takes forever to get anywhere, you know, and that's all of Central Florida. You try to go to Orlando to Tampa, what used to be a 45-minute drive is now an hour and a half is if the traffic is flowing, at a steady pace. You know, it's insane. And yeah, like you said, it's happening everywhere. You know, so yeah, Osceola. Yep, it's crazy how bad it is. And the Mexicans, oh, they taking over, boy. Mexicans down just like South Texas down in Florida. Hey, the Mexicans everywhere. Shout out to the Mexicans. They smart, man. They know. It's a lot of construction. We going to work. See, fuck lazy ass Americans. Americans, I'm telling you, that's why I ain't American. I don't identify as an American. So sorry if anybody's offended that I am not American, far from it. Even my ID lets the right people know that I'm not a part of America. I do business in America, but I am not an American. I'll do business as an American, but I'm not American at all. I don't identify as an American anymore whatsoever. And if anybody wants to ask me how, I'll break it down and show you. You know, I'm not American. I want nothing to do with American. Being American. All right, because America, according to Americans, all right, America, they put you in labels anyways. So why would I want to identify as an American? So I got to be what you want me to be, you know? And we'll look where America's headed. Go look at a sheet now where you got to identify your gender. You like, wait a minute, man, woman, what's the other one? Gay, bisexual, binary, non-binary, and other shit. Man, I'm not American no more. At all. I am not an American. Don't call me one. I'm not. Only time I'm an American is when Border Patrol says, "Are you a U.S. citizen?" I say yes. That ain't an American. That's a U.S. citizen. I say yes because I'm not playing. I'm not playing with those people. I'm operating in the matrix, and I'm operating in business. All right. So America's a corporation. It's not a country. All right. Learn where you from and claim that and be that. You ain't got to be an American. All right. Most of us are awakened. We talk about all this shit in America that we don't like and we ain't partaking no more, but we still call ourselves American. I ain't no fucking American, at all. Not even close, you know. So it's really crazy. Shout out to Cuts, just digging out of snow. Glad you're all right. And hope all is well up there. What's good, Frank the True Tank? What's good, Leslie High? And yeah, man, it's crazy. King Charles. It's crazy. Big ass pothole. It really is crazy. You know? This is crazy. This is America, man. Like this America way, I'm with it. It gotta cease to exist, man. Because it's a full out destruction of its own self. And people are running around here like you see on Kingston Avenue, not on Kingston Avenue. That ain't no. When I see that, it's sad because I know what happened and know what's going on. But it's like when you look at it from another lens, it's like that's exactly what's happening in all of our everywhere we go. I don't give a damn if the rich, the upper class. That same view is what they're doing, running around like fucking zombies, looking for the next hit of dopamine. You know, their TV, their asphyxiation on whatever the hell they're programmed to do. It's programmed. They ain't freelancing. You know, what the hell is this? A garbage dump over here? Garbage everywhere. You know. Shout out to Linda Leo. She said, "Why so much garbage everywhere?" She from Taiwan. They don't throw shit on the ground. Like that's just how they. How they're. That's how they live. That's how they're raised. They don't destroy their. Knowing this is the pride the wrong fucking way. And it sure was. What the hell, man? Another thing is, the maps on the thing must not like Philadelphia because they don't even tell you the right way to go. So, they don't do that. I mean, there's garbage and trash everywhere. That's why, like, I try to take my 6-foot radius with me and as much as I can. And if I see garbage around, then I'll pick it up, throw it in the trash. But I can't do it all the time because my whole life will be picking up trash. I'll be a trash can Annie. But anyways, they don't. There's not a piece of garbage anywhere in our country. Nowhere. They shun on that. They were raised and schooled with just morals and principles that you just don't do. We ain't got there's no morals or principles in America. None, and they're even going further out the window. Just look. There's a video that I uploaded that got blocked because there was some RuPaul shit in there, but I'm gonna cut that out re-upload it. That's what America is. You know? That's what America is now. The rainbow, you know? It's all fun and love. Love and light and fun. And just everybody just goofy and just funny. Everything's funny. And oh, there's a mass shooting or a shooting or whatever they want to call it. And everybody comes together and for a gathering and have fun and celebrate and, you know, talk about, you know, what we need to do to fix shit, and then don't do nothing. Go right back to doing the same old shit. Nothing. You know, that's America. But thank God you see that the Rainbow Club ain't working in too good in other countries. They running them up out of there. They got the people uprising in one of these African countries with that with that LGBTQI agenda shit. They're like, no, not in here. And there's a president, forgot his name. I don't know, where's he at? Ghana? Wherever he's at. He ain't playing that. He knows what it is. He's not playing it, so I mean, hopefully he doesn't get murked. But he ain't playing with them people. You know, because he sees it for an agenda as it is. You know? So, yeah, man. America's in badass shape. You know, it's in terrible shape. People worried about fucking flat earth and another person that's in a hurry to go nowhere. People worried about the shape of the motherfucking earth, but you need to realize the shape of America. You know, America's in bad shape. You know, that's a whole nother thing too. Is that all this talk about the same shit over and over and over, and it's just like pointless, man. You know, it's just a pointless crap. Even Ohio, they can't think of that crowd, right? Yeah, the trains. All of a sudden, trains fall off the track. You know, all this stuff going on, man. All this stuff is going on. Idiocracy is going on. A lot of stuff going on outside of our doors. You know, the Rainbow Bright Club is making mad moves and changing things around us. While, like, you know, the truthers are just on the internet truthing all day. You know, shit, it's just annoying, man. You know, nothing's ever going to change by being on the internet. You know, nothing. Zilch. Only using it as a tool to try to come together. That's it. Or network. That's it. Other than that, nope. Nothing's happening. Everything's going to keep pushing forward, accelerating even faster. You know, going to accelerate even faster and faster. You know, nobody's out there doing shit. You know, people need to put some of that time, watch and go out, document shit, record it, talk to people. You know, shit. Send it to, you know, I'll post the shit. I would love to post y'all videos, other people's videos. I'm sure other people will post other people's videos too. You know, look at this person out there, you know, being proactive, doing something. You know, I mean, I try to do what I can do, but hey, man, that's just what I do. I try, you know. But it's we're in bad shape, guys. You know, bad shape because, you know, too many people are claim to be awake but are worse off than anybody. The woke crew is winning. You know, the woke crew is beating the so-called awakened. You know, the woke mentality and cancel culture, they're winning, man. You know, they're getting laws passed and shit. They're canceling us out, censorship. You know, you can't say this, you can't say that. It's going right according to plan. This guy's a maniac right here. This is the second time he done cut me off. He cut me off once. How the hell did he get in front of me again? I mean, behind me again. You know, the cancel culture is winning. The woke mentality is winning. The awakened, they're far fucking asleep. You know, the awakened disconnected themselves and just You know, I get disconnected, but shit, you know, you can't want change and try to fight for change and totally disconnect. Just say, we'll just ignore it. It's not going to affect me. What? Wait, what do you mean? It affects everybody. You know. It affects everybody. But that's just because, a lot of people are awake, but not really awake because they haven't awakened themselves to really want to change anything, Just know some things. They, see shit. People see shit on there. Oh, look what I learned. You just saw it. You learned it. It's already been there, but you learned it. And now, oh my God, I'm awake now. No, it don't work like that, man. When you wake up, you want to change shit. I don't want to wake up and just know things. I don't want to know nothing. I want to change shit. I want to know and put it to action. Put it to action. So, yeah, man. Again, America ain't great, guys. And people say, oh, it's better than other places. You got the Mexico story. You got four Americans come up missing, now 2 dead, and they found the other 2 fine. No, they don't want you to go there. You know how many people they're going to scare from that? You know how people hit me up? Yeah, I thought Mexico was so safe. All right, well, you believe Walmart. All right, go believe Walmart that's telling you not to go to Target, which sells the same damn thing, but it's actually quiet in there, and you see less violence in Target than you do in Walmart. Only violence you see in Target is probably during shopping season. But Walmart, there's violence all the time. There's goofy ass videos of people doing stupid stunts in Walmart. Walmart is the United States. All right. So Walmart's not going to tell you to go to another store and go buy their product. So of course, Walmart, which is the United States, got to tell you that every other nation is bad. It's no good. We're the greatest nation. When the reality is, they're not. America is not the greatest nation. That's a total illusion. It's the greatest nation for slavery and fake and being outside yourself and being a part of nothing, being a part of senseless nothingness. That's what America's about. Being fake, following celebrities and shit that don't make a difference in your life. And, that's what America's about. A grand illusion. Oh, come here, you can get American dollars and get American money and buy a bigger house and buy a bigger car. And, you can live the American dream. Yep, buy into the corporation. That's all they want. So, of course, they're not going to sell you another corporation. For people who realize they just want to live and, be more free, have more freedom, they're going to go somewhere else where you can actually have that. Where the government's not going to bother you, breathe down your neck, everything you do. Oh, you dug a booger. Oh, you stepped in the wrong spot. Oh, you didn't obey that sign. Oh, nope, you need a mask to come in. Oh, nope, you got to go through this metal detector. Oh, no, I got to check your pockets. Oh, no, we got to pull you. Oh, we got to give you a fine for having your grass a little bit too high. Oh, you can't have 2 recreational vehicles in your driveway, only 1. You can't, you got to have a permit to get a fucking fence. You got to have a permit to put in stairs. You need this, you need that. Man, when will Americans understand they've been played? You got to go get a license for this. You got to get a license to fish. You got to get a license for your boat. You got a license for your jet skis. You got to get a license for your snowmobiles, your ATVs. You got to get a license. You have to do everything with life. You got to register this. You got to register that. You got to apply for this. You got to apply for that. What? What a wonderful place this is. It's ridiculous, guys. Anyways, so exactly, boom, exactly. Rap sample. And that's what a lot of this whole, truth and shit is. It's like it's getting old. I mean, I guess I'm just getting old. I'm getting older, and it's like nobody's doing anything. Everybody just talk about what they believe in, and when you don't believe when you don't believe in it, what they believe in, they're against you now. It's the same energy, the liberal fucking energy that I can't explain what it is, but everybody's got it. It's a disease. I don't know. Everybody has it. It's like a disease, and and nobody can come together. Nobody can put their difference out. Meanwhile, these psychopaths can put their difference around. Then you got the Rainbow Club that they don't agree with nothing, but they can come together and get change and get mad and get angry together and create change and then go back over here and play with dogs and pretend they're cats and pretend they're banshees and women and whatever the hell they want to be, they go do it. But they come together when some shit gotta go down. Black Lives Matter. Up, women's lives matter. Up, abortion matters. Up, this, the rainbow matters. Up, this matters. That matters. No, anti-gun. No, we don't need guns. Let's get guns. Oh, no, let's cancel that word. Oh, let's cancel fat. I'm not fat. Don't call. You're wrong because you want to diet. Yeah, that's one too, guys. In case you didn't know, fat shaming is now a big thing, and it's different than fat shaming. It's now that the fat people that are lazy fat slobs infected with all kind of parasites that are all in their minds from the GMO food, right? One way or another, they're gonna get that Kingston Indian, right? That Kingston Ave Indian, right? So they're running around talking about people who talk about dieting is hate speech. Oh yeah, you're gonna hear a lot more about it. Watch and see. Remember, you got a lot of fat vegans running around. How the hell are vegans fat? You got fat vegans, and they're the ones that pushing this crap. You know, you got a lot of these people, man. Like I said, they come together to get shit done. Then you wonder why Susie and Bob coming home talking about I'm Bobina now and Susie is Jack. All right. And people still, and that's another thing. Truthers still got their children in school, which blows my mind. You know. So I'm just like, what's up, man? Nobody really cares. You know. Everybody just shits and giggles and twiddly dee and playing with their thumbs and just, it's just ridiculous, man. Nobody don't want to do shit, Not everybody, of course. I'm not talking about everybody, but the majority don't want to do nothing, And that's why people get mad because I rock out with Zach, because he actually tried to do something, man. He actually tried to do something, and people created all this fucking hate, don't even know him. You know what I'm saying? But at least he tried to do something, He tried to do something, and he works hard, at what he's doing, nobody can ever deny that shit, And obviously there's other people, but it's pointless at this point, man. There's other people out here doing the same shit. So I'm just old in this game. It's just, it's just people gonna, just slide right into the New World Order. Shoot. I ain't. That's for sure. But a lot of people gonna slide right in it because they ain't they're not uncomfortable now. I done been uncomfortable. I don't need things. There's certain things I don't need. There's certain things that I don't partake in. Certain things I don't want nothing to do with. So, yeah, America, man, like the title of this video, America ain't great. It's an illusion. That's a beautiful ass sunset. It's an illusion. It's been an illusion. It's getting worse. The woke are winning. All right, with the ideologies. I say that the best freedom fighters are the Trump patriot loving, not the Trump extremists. Now there's some Trump extremists that are a huge problem. That ain't nothing but liberals on steroids. Because there's Trumps that think this man is God. I'm not talking about those people. All right, I'm talking about the people that are like, they know what's going on, but they just like, I like Trump because those are the only people. and they out there fighting. They out there trying to do something, you know. But they got to come out of them politics. But you got them extreme Trumpers that they're worse than liberals. They're worse than diehard Christians. And most of them extreme Trumpers are diehard Christians, okay? I don't see Trump talking about Jesus too much and claiming to be Christian too much. So I don't know how those two fit. But apparently they fit together. But you know, you got the extreme Trumpers. They're worse. Can't tell them nothing. As soon as you mention something about their orange Muppet, they go insane and the conversation's over and they get angry and belligerent. But you got the people that like Trump, they're like, yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, he's, you know, but you know, in my opinion, weak people need a savior. You know, it is what it is. Weak people need some type of savior. Psychopaths know that, so they're going to give you a savior. So they can keep on creating changes. You know? I don't need no savior. So this thing. So yeah. Because I done rocked out with a lot of I done been to the conf, spent 3 days at the convoys. I met a lot of good people, man, that they really want to do things, man. You know, create change. I'm talking about like come together, realize what's going on, you know, come up with solutions, you know. Solutions that are like not perpetuating the same trash. You know, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about not perpetuating the same garbage. So I'll rock out with those and try to wake them up out of that. Say, look, man, like, you know, what do you want to perpetuate the same garbage in this place? You know, and have conversation how bad it is and let people know, like, look, you know, shit. This thing's annoying. So, but it's, like I said, man, it's my opinion that America is dead. Oh, shout out to the Venus and Jupiter. They're farther apart. So, anyway, shout out to all you guys. And, yeah, man. That is just crazy to witness with your own eyeballs. And makes Rochester look like a fairy tale town. It really does. It's crazy. It's not even alarming to anybody. Like how is that? How is that? Like, when I grew up in the crack era, like, people hid and did drugs. You would just see fiends walking on the street. Occasionally, you see them in the back alleys smoking dope and whatever. But this shit is just like right out open, shooting up in front of cops. Everybody, the dope man gives the guy the dope. The dope man turns around, the guy injects himself. I mean, it's just mine. It's crazy, man. It really is. Are we still live, guys? I need to get a thumbs up or something. Let me know if we're still live. All right, thanks, JLC419, Bob Barker. So, yeah, man, we're in bad shape, man, because we're surrounded by, you know, Kingston Avenue. I mean, that shit's on Hollywood Boulevard. It's everywhere. Because what I see all them people, I see and people that aren't on drugs walking around with the same mentality. They're just not chasing the drug and shooting it up their arm. They're doing other stuff, you know. They're perpetuating in this reality in other ways. People are like, well, what else is there to be doing? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're not American? What do you mean that? I mean, what life you're supposed to be living? You know, this is what we're, you know. I live good. I'm not on drugs. You know, I go to work every day. You know, I got my family. You know, my wife, my kids. Oh, man, I gotta run my wife, my kids. You know, my job, my car. Got my dogs, my cat, my every. You know. Yeah, and then you say, do you enjoy it? How much time you got? You know. Is that? You know, all that's all good. But is that what you're supposed to? Is that what we're supposed to be doing? You know. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? You know, is that what we're supposed to be doing? Slaving away every day? You know? How much money we gotta spend just so we can be comfortable? We gotta slave away. We gotta slave away to get worthless paper to give it back to the same system that we're slaving in. You know? That's the life. That's the life we were given. That's the life we were taught. That's how we were schooled. You know? Basically, shut up, raise your hand when you're spoken to, learn these lessons, go out there and perform for us. And that's it. You know? That's the life they gave us. And I tell them same motherfucker Timothy, like, you're not even living your life. I don't care where you work at, unless you're doing something that you truly love, all right, that you created and you're prospering off of it. That's different. I'm talking about just the average motherfucker who gotta go slave. Don't nobody want to go slave every day for worthless goddamn paper. Waste 8 to 12 hours a day of their life slaving all goddamn day. You know? It should be a goal of mine. You know? Not to perpetuate the shit over and over. There should be a goal. You know? Like, I'm trying to reach this goal and get up out of this situation. You know? I'm trying to reach this point. You know? You gotta. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's natural. You know? And I'm talking about older people. Younger people, you know, you got time, you know, to figure it out. I'm talking about older people. You know, like, come on. This is what they told us America was about. A false reality. You know? We'll give you just enough time. You get just enough time to enjoy your slavery. That's all they give us. Just enough time to enjoy our slavery. You know? training you. You got kids, they're training them. They're raising them to perpetuate the same system. While you're perpetuating their system, you already got your next generation perpetuating their system too. You know, they got you in the bag. I mean, somebody got to be the change. You know. Somebody got to be the change. You know. Because this slavery ain't cool. They always want to show you like the black slave. Look at the slave. Look at slavery. Well, goddamn. Ain't nothing different than today. They just got the chains off. You know? Ain't nothing dead, nothing different. We just feel free. You know? I'm just talking about the reality. Of course, listen, we all have balance. We all have balance. We all find happiness. We all find love, all the good stuff. We enjoy it. But when you look at the reality of it, I mean, it is what it is. You know? The reality of it, we slave it. The reality of it is, we could have so much better life if we didn't have to do certain things and really be prospering and enjoying life. You know? We gotta balance. We're balancing out hell and heaven in the same time. That's what we're doing. We're balancing out the hand we've been dealt. All right? We're balancing out the hand that we've been dealt with what we've came into. It shouldn't be like that either. You know? I tell people that shit too. I'm like, they're like, oh man, you know, you always talk like this, da 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 da, man. You know, da da da. I'm good over here. You know, I'm good. You know, I'm happy. I got them. Look, everybody's got a balance. I say, look what you're doing. You're balancing out a hand you were dealt. You know? What if you didn't have to balance that out? What if you didn't have to slave every day? What if you didn't have to slave for your food, shelter, water every day? You know? Wouldn't life be so much better, so less stressful? But no. Some people don't think like that. They don't even want to think like that. You know? Right. Victim mentality. Let's see the comment up here. Most careers, jobs were already made for it. That's right. We ain't create them, exactly. Exactly, and I'm trying to tell people this stuff, you know? And just like school, people go to school and all the way up, you know, oh, I'm gonna get my doctorates, my masters, and all this other shit, and I'm like, you're not even getting nothing. Like, what do you get? At the end of the day, what did you get? Nothing. You know? Oh, I got my bachelor's, oh, I got my whatever the hell after that, doctors, masters, and all these other, you know, doctorate degree and associates. I got all these degrees. You ain't getting nothing. You got one degree. Whatever you went to school for, you got one degree of knowledge. That's why they gave you a degree. That's it. Nothing else. Can you do this over here? Can you do that over there? No, you spent fucking 8 years in school or however many years in school for a degree, and for 8 years you left out all the other shit you could have learned in the 8 years. And it should be evident. We can self-teach ourselves now for years, thanks to YouTube. You know, there's so many teachers on there teaching everything all goddamn day. I ain't gotta call nobody for nothing. In years, nothing. I done became a plumber, electrician, fucking chemist, all kind of shit, mechanic, uh, carpenter, everything. I done did all kind of shit off of YouTube. Even if they ain't show me, they got close enough where I can figure it out from there. You know, I ain't go to school for no mechanics, but I done changed transmissions. I done did all kind of shit. You know, only thing I haven't done yet was hold on, eat the stash, yo. Only thing I haven't done yet was swap a motor, and that's easy. I never needed to do it. But I've changed transmissions, torque converters, all the hard shit, axles. You know, I've repaired shit on RVs and all kind of shit. I done changed brushes. I done changed Arister brushes on the inside of a generator, of inside engine, a diesel engine. That shit was a lot of work. But my son helped me, we did it. I done did all kind of shit. Like I said, we could self-teach ourselves. Studying law, I done did all kind of learning. You know, self-taught. I couldn't even go to school. I could have went to school for 4 years and not learned the shit that I've learned by teaching myself. You know, I've learned shit about, you know, the human body, herbs, natural medicines, healing, all kind of shit. You know, imagine if I'd have wasted all my life and time in school and shit, learning nothing. Learning how to regurgitate the shit from their books. Did all that, do all that on your own. Anybody come ask me what I think about school, I tell them straight up and down, fuck school. What do you need school for? You know, I done had arguments with people. Oh, why would you tell them that? I don't want to go to school. Fuck, I ain't gonna lie. Go to school if you want. You ain't gonna learn nothing. Everything you about to learn in school, you can learn by yourself. You know? So, you know, I don't know where I was going with, I don't know where I was coming from with that, but yeah. So, again, like the title of the video said, is there any hope for America? Look who's in the driver's seat. That'll tell you that there is no hope for America. They have the most diverse, out of his mouth, Mr. Biden said we have the most diverse administration ever in the history of the United States. What he just said is they got more agendas passed than they ever thought they ever could under his administration. And he ain't lying. They got the whole alphabet crew in there. They got all kind of, every agenda they got going on in government. You know? And, you know, people say, oh, I don't pay attention to politics. Well, I don't play into politics, but I pay attention. You know? And then wonder why things be happening. You gotta pay attention. So, but yeah, man. I was also in Baltimore, and they ain't no better over here. But you already know. How do you destroy a society? Drugs. We know that from crack, heroin. But this one here makes those look like candy. All right. People, these drugs are out here now. Hard to come back off of that. Real hard. So, real hard. But yeah, man. I just wish people would get their head up out of their ass. Because I'm going back to Rochester, and a whole lot doesn't happen up there. A whole lot. On a stampede, you know? A stampede, that's crazy. I've never heard in my life. I've never heard of Glorilla in my life. But for some odd reason, she had that stadium full on out packed. And I don't know what the heck. But it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, you know? And I could be a conspiracy theorist. And, you know, all the numbers are there. Hold on, guys. I gotta look at the map. All the hold on. Hold on, guys. Had to put in a destination real quick. All the numbers are there, guys, for like, you know, conspiracy theory shit. You know, did people get hurt? Yeah, people got hurt. That ain't no lie. But it's just some weird things that I noticed. And what I know about the auditorium, has been a target for many years. For some reason, I don't know, maybe they want the property. I don't know. Something about the auditorium, and the city is always beefed with that auditorium. And it's just, you know, weird. You know, the ages. One lady was from Buffalo. A couple other people were from Buffalo, and I'm like, what are these Buffalo people doing here in Rochester? You know, I get it, it's a concert, but you know, there's a lot of people from Buffalo that was in that concert. And if I was to show you what was directly across the street, all your conspiracy theorist alarms would just go off, like directly across the street. You know, and you know who the mayor is. You know, a Freemason. You know, they all are, but this dude, he is a Freemason, like openly. It's on his car. He drives it. He got the Mason plate, or he used to have it. I don't know if he still drives it no more. But he's a Mason. And, you know, you can look it up right across the street from the auditorium. I mean, right across the street from the armory that this happened, at the Main Street Armory, directly across the street is the auditorium, which there's a Masonic Lodge inside, and it's owned by the Masons. And it has the Freemason signs right on outside the doors. So if you Google the Main Street Armory, just look on the other side of the street and zoom in on the front doors, and you'll see the Masonic symbol. And I could be a conspiracy theorist and say, oh, some, you know, they could have made a sound in there, and they know people are gonna run, and hey, boom, now they put pressure on the owner for whatever reason. I don't know, just it's like a tragedy, and they always want to capitalize off a tragedy. So just some strange things on the way that the people at the top are handling it that make me question, like, okay. Or it could just, be a coincidence where, it happened, but now, hey, this is our opportunity. Let's go. So, but when I get back to the Rotten Chester, I'm gonna go up there and check it out. But yeah, and then some other shit happened up there. I forgot. But and there was a train derailment in Florida the day we got there. Almost passed by the shit. On the way there, a train derailed. Boom. In Florida. Where was that at again? In Manatee County, Florida. Train derailed. And then another train derails in Ohio, Springfield, Ohio. Like, what? Why are these trains jumping the tracks, And the one in Springfield, Ohio, how magically, here goes one of the blue lights, how magically what are the odds that at the same track, I think it was the same exact track, there's two cars, one on one side, one on the other side, that have cameras on the cars that record the train jumping the tracks. And then the way there was like no panic, was weird. It just was weird. It don't make sense. But it derailing by the road, hey, I've always played on train tracks my whole life. I've jumped on trains. And I always thought, like, man, you could make the train derail real easy, All you need is you can make one derail, I mean, it can't be that hard, to dislodge the tracks, put gaps in the tracks, remove some of the things, weld a piece of steel or something. It's ways that them trains could be derailed. Wedge some steel in between the the tracks and the concrete. That motherfucker might jump up out the track. Trains aren't invincible, and they happen right by the road. So somebody could have did something right by the road, got into a vehicle and left. And here comes a train, moseying down the track, boom, it jumps the track. And then there was a river by it. So a lot of weird stuff, man. So that's the same thing. Like, all this stuff going on, that's why America's not a great place, man. I mean, it's not a great place. The people aren't great. And one of the things is America's big. And by it being big, people are spread out. So that's an advantage because it's hard to connect. That's an advantage for them. By us being all spread out. Huge advantage. Ain't like them small countries. They get mad, they come together, they tear some shit up. And that's why they do things in one state, in California, and do it in Florida, then New York, and Illinois, and Indiana, and Texas. It's because it's big, so they can piss people off in different corners, man. It's crazy. And then you got the other thing about which is stupid. I mean, we already know about this whole COVID thing, but they come out Oh, they leaked that. Oh, they said they're gonna put a new. Man, we were counting down, talking about we knew what the next variant was gonna be before they even did it. You know, and how the variants were to the celestial positions. You know, Piscean. You know, land, all the different names. Now they come out and they got these people, leaked through all platforms, WhatsApp, which is owned by Tencent, and WeChat. You know, it's all the same shit. You know, it leaks out. They're literally, these government officials are using goddamn WhatsApp. Come on, man. People believe this stupid shit. Like, come on, it's bread and circus for you. You know, at the end of the day, I'm going to say it 1,000 times. The New World Order is going to take out the New World Order to form the New World Order. All right? That's what we're going to see. When it all boils down, a group of people are going to be deemed righteous, but they're actually going to be the New World Order. That's going to take out the psychopaths that we think are the New World Order to form, guess what? The New World Order. You know, this is and under all these agendas, that's what it's going to boil down to. You know, oh, there was some text leak that they were going to release. Come on, man, it's like all my Twitter was going crazy with that, and I'm like, it ain't even nothing new. Like, the whole shit's a shambag. So now when they come out and say it, oh, it's news to us, man. No, ain't no news. The sheep don't care. You tell any sheep that, they still not going to care. You know, that's the Yurgay Bezmenov. What did he say? Doesn't matter. You could take them to the grave site of the mass graves, and they still won't believe anything. That ain't nothing. You could take that information, go straight to somebody that's about to get injected in their arm. They're going to look at you like you're stupid. I'm like, so? Also, y'all didn't hear a Russian, what was that? A Russian scientist or whatever that, for the Russian vaccine, Sputnik, whatever it was strangled to death. So that also came out. You know, because you got that frontline doctor cult too. That is like, oh yeah, we are exposing this whole thing. They ain't exposing nothing. These frontline doctors and all this other stupid shit, they're just playing the game. They're playing their role. All right? The real ones, you don't hear them. You don't hear about them. The real ones dropping what's really going on, you don't hear about them. How could you hear about the frontline doctors, but not hear about these other doctors who've been canceled and censored, and some of them killed? All right? Who've actually contacted some of the frontline doctors who didn't want to have nothing to do with them. Come on, man. That's another faction of the half-awakened masses. You know, they're like, oh, look, these frontline doctors, look, they're fighting and they're going around the country and having these reawaken. Man, get out of here. You know. Yeah, rap samples. Yeah, people just, you walk by them, they don't say anything. And it's like, I try to talk to people, like say hi, how you doing to people, but sometimes I come by, I get the energy, like, I don't even want to, I try to feel the energy, and it's like, man, I don't even want to, I don't, my energy doesn't make me say hi to them, because they just have this shut-off mentality, this shut-off energy. You can feel it, you know? Weird, yo, it's crazy, you know? But shout out to the Mexicans though. They're gonna strike a conversation if they can. Like I said, they was all in Florida, boy. Like that's what I was saying earlier. And Mexicans ain't no joke, man. They know all that construction, they going to work. They ain't no opportunity when they see them. When they see it, Mexicans ain't no joke, man. They don't play the American game. They don't have America's mentality. I mean, some have fallen into it, obviously, but the majority of Mexicans that know what time it is, they ain't got no American mindset. They do not think like Americans. They don't get caught up in the bullshit. Nope. They're gonna drink their Corona or their Budweiser or their Heineken, and they gonna go to work. And they're gonna be happy working. They're gonna be on time, and they're gonna leave late, and they're gonna make sure their shit is done right. And they're gonna be happy as hell, living it up. They'll be done pulled out a damn Bentley on your ass. You be like, how the hell these Mexicans got a Bentley? Well, because they smart. Damn, they got a 14-bedroom mansion. Well, they're smart because they know to keep it all in the family. They're very smart. They don't play those separation games. Grandma ain't gonna be in no damn nursing home. Those things ain't happening. Americans are. When you think of what Americans do, man, Americans are the epitome of humanity. Look at all the nursing homes in America. Now I don't know about the UK, but them shit's Americanized, Europeanized, Americanized, Australia. I'm talking about other countries. They don't do none of that shit. They ain't gonna put their loved one in no goddamn nursing home. Hell no, the bed gonna be in the kitchen. They'll put the bed in the kitchen. Grandma right in the kitchen. Riding it out. Grandma done lived 10 years longer than she was supposed to. Instead of going to a nursing home, which is the ultimate instant death sentence, the average life expectancy in a nursing home is the max 18 months. The maximum 18 months. That is the absolute max. And America, it's just pathetic, man. Here goes these blue lights again. And remember, it's the American mindset. It's not Americans. It's the American mindset. Look at this shit. Damn, all these shits is just dead ass blue. Right by the toll booth. There's no way there's a malfunction. Don't even make sense. Anyways, I probably got MK Ultra under that shit. But the Mexicans. No, I'm talking about the American mindset. Those who take on American values. Because all races, all ethnicities can get caught up in the American mindset, which is selfish, destructive, just all the wrong things. Self-centered, egotistical, entitled. That's the American mindset. So, like I said, man, they was all everywhere we went in Florida. They was there. We went to the Natural Springs. They was there, having a lot of fun. All the workers working. We even seen some of them. They had, I swear, they put their blower, they lawn blower down. And we was right by the picnic table. I'm like, oh, they got to be the Mexicans down there. They worked so much, they went to the park. Either on break or right after work. Guess what they doing? Going right back to work. And why do they work so hard? Because they know what time it is, man. They're gonna work hard and play later. So, ain't like Americans. They ain't gonna bitch about everything, have a problem with everything. Everything got to be perfect for the American to go to work. Everything's got to be catered to and just perfect so the American doesn't bitch and complain. No, Mexicans come do it. What's the job? All right, come do it. Boom. Ain't saying shit. You know, America's got too much shit going on. Too emotional, too non-masculine, you know, or too much feminine, one of the two. And they just gonna, you know, and they ain't gonna perform to the best of their ability. And while they're working, they're gonna create gossip and rumors and just all kind of stupid shit. Fuck up the job, you know. That's the American way, man. And people wonder why, you know, it is what it is. I'd rather have Mexicans and, hey, it is what it is, than Americans. Because Mexicans don't work, they ain't gonna say shit. They gonna thank you too. I gotta hear Bob and Susan bitching all day about everything under the sun. Then they're gonna get sick 100 times a year, have to do this and have to do that, you know. Yeah, it's right. And they're gonna work together. What's the number one thing at a job? People can't work together. People can't get along. Americans want to be better than everybody else. Well, I'm better. I can do this better than you. I'm better than you. Oh, he's an asshole. Oh, Bob over there. Yeah, and Mark, he's an asshole. You know, worried about everything but the goddamn job. You know, I don't want to work with him. You know, it's creating just unnecessary turmoil within the job because their home life is turmoil. Then they'll bring their problems to the damn job. You know. So it's just they grow up, and the American way is the wrong fucking way. We were taught wrong. We were taught to be the way we are, man. A fucking problem. And I just say we because, you know, it is what it is. Haha. Red instrumental. I didn't want to go there, you know, because I was at a lot of places this past weekend. I tell you what. I mean, I went into this Buc-ee's, right? Buc-ee's gas station. I mean, this shit is like a Walmart. I mean, there's one near Florida, up near Winter Park or whatever it is, like going north before you hit 95. I mean, this goddamn gas station is like a Walmart. It's like the size of a Walmart, and there's like 100 pumps on each side. And I tell you, I was in there, man. I would say, I'm trying to be nice. 90% of everybody in there was fat. Because all that place has in there is junk food anyway. There's nothing, I can't even consume anything in there. Even the nuts got some shit that I can't have in there. I'm like, damn, like one water. The only thing I get is water because the rest of the water got all this other shit that I don't really drink, you know? But everybody was fat. I was looking around like, damn, everybody's fat. Everywhere you go, everybody's fat, man. It's crazy how fat everybody in America is. It's mind-blowing, man. Like, it's sad, man, and they try to normalize fatness. I mean, everyone is fat, man. You know? And then I was at the one gas station, and I overheard this woman tell this other guy she's 41. I'm like, God damn. She looked like she's about 50, and she was so bad looking. I'm like, good God almighty. 41. Damn. But I couldn't believe how many. And it's sad. Like the fact that it's crazy. But Americans are just it's bad, man. We're in bad shape. You know? Matters 22. Nobody cares anything better yet. Yeah, they don't. They don't. What's good, TVP? They don't care about nothing. gotta do a break. Next stop. But let's see what the next band. I think I'm going through some mountains. Are we still good, guys? Going through the mountains. So, yeah, man, the American way is crazy, man. You know, exactly. We gotta take care of ourselves. That's what I try to tell people. I could look at somebody and be like, yo, like, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I could just look and see, you know, I mean, it's sad. I think we're about to go through this tunnel. It's sad, but I could look at a person and say, and see that they ain't taking care of themselves mentally. You know, that was one of the first things I wanted to do. You know, and then spiritually, and then physically. Then comes a change. You want to change your physical reality, and that's this whole thing. You know, you want to change your physical reality. You know, because if you change your mental, your physical, you change your mental and spiritual reality, your physical one should automatically change. You know, but because it'll click, all that'll click together. Like, you know, I need to change this shit. And in the physical, not just being your body, it's got to be, you know, the way you live. You know, who you surround yourself by. You know, you wake up from the system. Well, what do you want to do? Well, I want to correct some shit in the system. There's a truck damn near half off the side of the road. I don't know, I might lose service going through this tunnel. So, I think there's a tunnel coming up soon. But I might lose service going through this tunnel. Oh yeah, this is a tunnel. We're about to go through a mountain, so I might lose service going through this mountain. Going through the bunker. That's a big ass mountain too. So, stop at the gas station. So, yeah, that's funny because they do give me I was feeling the same way going through there a little bit. Oh, lately my anxiety been kind of on higher than normal. You know. Dropped down to 39 degrees. So, but yeah, what was I about to say? Wait, how do you think it's gonna? Damn, hold on, I missed it. How do you think the whole Jew thing is gonna turn out? We see maybe a republic in America followed by so-called Jews. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. One thing I do know is we had to get off way back there. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for the gas station. Yeah, I don't know nothing about all that. All I know is this place is a burning building, and at some point, people got to realize this is the next one. No, it's this one. At some point, people got to realize you're gonna have to get out the burning building. You're gonna have to get out the burning building, get to a safe place, and wait till the fire gets put out, and what the hell kind of exit is this? Them blue lights again at the exits. Them blue lights are some type of tracking, some type of artificial intelligence. No, that's not how you get to the gas stations up there. Ain't much out here. Sorry, I got confused, but I don't know what I was talking about. But I gotta take a bathroom break, guys, and yeah, I'm probably gonna end this stream because shit I want to talk about. I want to keep it to Kingston Avenue in America. So I've been went to 100 other topics. I've stopped at this gas station before. I remember filled up the big rigs here. So yeah, I'm about to end this, and I'll chop it up with you guys later. I'll probably go live in a little bit again when I'm on the road, when I'm on like the interstate. It's just too much twisting and turning. And then yeah. So peace and love, y'all, and I'll be back later. And much love and peace.